Welcome everybody to Sandy and Kristian's Skincare Talk. Today we are addressing the question of why the quality of your products actually does matter. You know, when you do take care of your skin, the products that you put on it, you want it to be as efficient. You want it to assist your skin cell turnover as greatly as possible in order for you to see results. So what we're sharing with you today is understanding where the hero ingredient that products or brands are highlighting, where it falls in that label actually matters. And Kristian's going to give you a quick analogy, but it's going to be so helpful to really visualize what the differences are. So, Kristian?
Thank you, Sandy. Okay, so here's my analogy, guys. Imagine two buses, okay? There are workers in both buses, and the workers represent the active ingredients in your products. Now, the vehicle or the bus the vehicle represents the inactive ingredients, okay? So there's two of them. One is the city bus, and this represents the drugstore or the over-the-counter skincare. The city bus has a few workers. They're kind of tired, it's early morning, it's empty, they're kind of sitting to the back of the bus. They're not very excited on their way to work. And on the city bus of this premium, over-the-counter drugstore skincare, there's lots of stops to get to your final destination, right? Imagine a city bus. It has all of these stops along the way, and the final destination is your results that you're looking for. So that is an analogy of what the drugstore or the over-the-counter products are like with their active versus inactive ingredients. Now imagine a Mercedes Sprinter. Now this working bus is full of workers. They're excited to get to work. They're ready to get there. They're ready to put in their hours, basically. And now if you compare the carrier, right, the city bus, long stops, a bunch of stops along the way, this Mercedes Sprinter is going to get you there, and it's going to get you there quick and efficiently. So just keep in mind when Sandy's talking to you, about the differences, because often on the drugstore product label, the hero ingredient, the one that's featured, right? You see it on all the commercials. It's featured on the front as the cure-all youth serum. It'll be like among the last on the list of long, lazy, those tired ingredients. So when you think about it, things get really tricky because the inactive ingredients or the carriers, they aren't completely useless. That's the one that gets you to your results. So I'm going to pass it back to Sandy, and she's going to, just share what she found, some little interesting tidbits.
Yes, I'm going to actually give you a actual breakdown or a comparison for you, but I do want to just help you to see that. So the over-the-counter workers, right, in the bus, imagine there's just like 3 of them, and there's 20 workers in the Mercedes Sprinter. So you can see, right, that 20 workers doing one job are going to be quicker, faster, much more efficient than 3 workers trying to do the same job. And that's how you need to look at over-the-counter drugstore versus premium. You're going to have faster, quicker results with higher quality because the dosage or the percentage of that hero ingredient is higher in the ingredient list, but it's also going to be more just within the actual product. So Kristian and I both use this intensive renewing serum, and it, is a form of vitamin A, retinol. And I did some research, and there are 2 other products. I'm not going to name them, but one of them is high end. It is, over $100, but the retinol is actually number 23 on the list. Like, it's 3rd to the last. So, right, Kristian just said that hero product, it's talked about that ingredient, but it's 3rd to the last on the list. The one that we use, retinol, is actually number 6 on the list. And there's one more. This one it's a drugstore brand for sure. but retinol is the second to the last ingredient on the list. So understand that if you want to really truly see results and honestly at the end save yourself money, you want to have that quality, that premium, because you're going to use less of that product. You're not going to keep buying and searching for products, which does waste money, and then you're not getting the results that you want. So I'm going to pass it back to Kristian to close us out.
Yes, thank you so much, Sandy. So, thank you for looking that up because I think that's important to know. I don't think regular everyday consumers know to look for things like that. But for us to break it down, I hope that helped you. And now that you see why premium products matter, if you would like us to recommend what works or products that aren't watered down completely, you can follow me or Sandy, and we'd be happy to share that info with you. And catch us back next week. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.